My name's Denemayer, principal of Proud Design. I was the lead designer on the project. This was a really challenging project. The space that we had to work with, the subject matter was, so the space was very difficult because it's a basement space. Low ceilings, dark, but then the story we had to tell was also very difficult. It's a story of slavery, it's a story of the Constitution, the paradox of the two. But we decided to take advantage of the space and use the sort of low, oppressive ceiling to help create a theatrical space that would help to give empathy to the people that were enslaved there.
My name is Mildred Allen. I am the descendant of Paul Jennings, who is the footman of President Madison. I've come to Montpelier many times. This exhibit is very sobering. It just reminds me how fortunate I am at this point in time in my life and how much my ancestors had to work just not even for basic needs. It's very sobering to see how families were torn apart for profit because of, certain people's proclivities. But it is a great testament so that people can know about their American history. It's not just African American history, it's American history. And I think that's really what this exhibit, most people can take from it.
We also, because of the spaces being so small and sort of chopped up, we had to tell the story in very discrete chunks. Economics of slavery is one room, and that's the story. And then the debate around slavery was another room. And then how slavery was incorporated into the Constitution was a third room. So we had to, break the story and just get down to what the story was going to be and try to isolate those topics.
It was very interesting and shows a lot of history about Orange, James Madison.
What called your attention the most?
How much, how the names were on the wall and how some names weren't known, so they would have son of or daughter of.
Another thing that was challenging was that working with Christian and the rest of the team, they continued to push us to come up with new ways to tell the story. And we'd present something and they're like, yeah, we can't have seen that before.
Excellent. Absolutely excellent. To have the voices to help give us the life to the figures.
In the end, I think it's a perfect blend of media and exhibits. They're seamlessly integrated, and each section of the cellar culminates in a very powerful story, very powerful media program. So,
what have you learned personally?
Personally,
from the story.
I've gained a better understanding of what it might have meant to be a slave in this environment. That it's not so much the hard work and the oppressive environment, it's the fact that you as a person, you had no ownership over your own destiny. Your family could be ripped away from you, torn apart at any time. And to me, you had no freedom of choice. That's the tragedy of it. That's what I took away from it.